Okay, YouTube land, came out here this morning to see if this GM CD player I got in the back of this thing would fit either the 94 GMC S15 Jimmy or the 99 Chevrolet Silverado. Both have the wrong plugs. I think the CD player's out of a 98 or 99 Chevy Lumina, maybe a 2001-05 Impala or 2001-2005 Monte Carlo. Either way, plugs are different. And I'm looking at this thing. Okay, it's got the factory wires, and they don't appear clipped there. Just somebody's like taped them together to keep the harnesses together. Then I see this here. Okay, somebody's been in the dash before, and these wires, they've capped them off. Now, I cannot say anything bad about that. I'm happy they capped them off that way and didn't just use duct tape. Somebody's been in the back of the dash with duct tape, which tells me at one time this had an aftermarket radio in there. And they've messed with the wires going to the hatch release. They are taped together. They've got two wires going in one there. I'm going to have to fix that, because that's not done properly. So I'm wondering if a couple of these wires might go to my auxiliary power port, which is down in the auxiliary lower console down there. And it did not work last time I tried to tap into it. Use it. Just set this radio back in this dash for now. Yeah, I was just taking it out there to see if that CD player I have would work in it. This radio, it works. Like, turn a little sideways so you can see the face of it. I know you're all turn sideways and turn you back up right here. It works. I have some old cassette tapes someplace, but most of them, they're just in such bad shape from being in vehicles for years that they are not playable. And I really don't like listening to cassette tapes and having a bunch of stuff in the vehicle. Some people do, some people don't. I have a whole bunch of CDs, and I have I got an aftermarket radio I could put in here, but I don't have the install kit. Plus, I don't really care for the aftermarket radio sitting in this dashboard. Now, one thing I do have inside is I have the GM. It's supposed to fit this. The factory radio blank that goes in one of these if you ordered it with the government options, which is radio delete. And it was available in this body style for GSA vehicles and some fleet vehicles. They could order option package. It came with radio delete, and there's a plastic block-off plate that fits the factory opening there. And I know my truck's a mess inside. I've been driving this one a lot more than the other one. So sometimes you can tell your dash has been apart before, sometimes you can't. This here, there was one or two clues, but for the most part it was put back together properly with the proper screws and everything. So the person, there's two different people have been in this dash, or at least three, and at least one person was doing things properly. I see a little bit of a hack job, but you know, sometimes that happens. Man, this truck here, I know it's hard to see, the headliner in this thing is nice. This has the visor with the lights. This driver's side has the auxiliary visors. This is if I remember right, yeah, this is the SLE trim Jimmy, which has a lot of the nice parts from the factory. And this one's in good condition. The seat has normal wear for a vehicle with 141,000 on the odometer, and it had 140,000 on it when I got it, so you know, put about 1,500 miles on it. And things work. There's no garage door opener in there, but that works. I normally do keep a pair of sunglasses up there. The CD changer thing, the elastic's worn out on it. People stuff all sorts of things in those over the years. Never used them for the CD changer things that people intended them for, because you'd put your CD changer in the back, not the front anyways. But that door there, GM's made that, and the overhead consolette for your 6-disc changer blocks, because everybody thought everybody's going to put those in every vehicle under the sun. It was popular to do for a couple years, and then people quit doing it. Unfortunately, last year I had about 45 radios from my used car dealer buddy, and I got rid of most of them. I might still have one GM radio in the unit that's a CD player that may work. If not, we might go with that special GM block-off plate, and I have an aftermarket radio, and I could put it in the console. I could put it in the glove box. Unfortunately, I don't have a buddy that does metal work right now to get me a metal box made. I wish I did, so I'd have it put there with a cover that would hide the faceplate and just paint it black, and then use the remote, because the aftermarket radio I have has a remote with it. Well, that's enough for now. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll show you some more of this truck later today or tomorrow or Thursday.